ages, generations, imitations, taking precedent until we turn away, taking consecration to a different place that God had not intended, till we assume a place for our will and not His. Yeah, and on by our thoughts, we rationalize sin as just a means to survive while struggling to be alive. We become what the lies have told us in desperation, trying to vacate our minds. And he who hates disciplines of food, and who are you then? Cleverly disguised innuendos make our children think that it's okay to be rebellious, and it isn't at all. Meanwhile, the church is trying to fit in, and it's strange, isn't it? And we can justify a Christian tattoo more than argue on abortion, while this youth group kids smoke a weed before service like their body's not a temple, and that verse is not important to you. God created all the plants for our consumption, though. Well, if He did, then why not chew it out your vegetables? To correct you, though, only God can judge me. Oh, okay, you're right, but please don't take that saying lightly, cause what fellowship does light have with darkness? How can lust be wrong when Katy Perry's not a problem, huh? I know that it seems legalistic, but just understand the cross is never crooked, and He chooses side to stand on. God's plan was not to segregate His children by denominations, named by individuals who believe wrong. Disagree, but don't let anger have a foothold. The inconvenient truth is just the one that never gets told. And I don't want to grow old, complacent, misdirected by wolves that are viciously disguised as our shepherds. I desire purity, and He restores my innocence. The bridegroom is coming for